Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm just going to try to do a quick video to give you an update and show you some of the things that I've been working on. Um, I'm off work for a few days because I got the nasty C virus from work. We have a building that I have worked in for several days where every one of our residents has it. So I was one of the unlucky ones who got it too, but really it just feels like a really bad cold. I was able to get some meds from my nurse practitioner that help with the symptoms. So basically, like I was saying, it just feels like a bad cold, and I will be back to work Monday as long as I test negative. So there's that. So anyway, what I've been doing is taking these kids' tray puzzles and taking white gesso and covering the the base and the pieces, and then Mod Podging napkin on top of them to make them more age appropriate for my residents. And then I'm also, one of the things we used to do for our students in special ed is do an outline in black of where the puzzle pieces go. Now I've had to do some sanding on the edges because getting the layers of product on there, it's harder for it to fit back together because these are just cheap little puzzles that I had never used with my kids. And I may not have got them for my kids. I may have got them when I was going to be a special ed teacher. I really can't remember because I know my kids did do puzzles, so maybe that's more accurate. Maybe I bought them for teaching and then never got to use them because I never became a teacher. Whole other story. And I know some people don't like the gloves. I've heard them comment on other people's channels, but it's getting colder here in Michigan and the arthritis is kicking up. And these gloves are those copper thread gloves, and they really do help a lot. So anyway, this is one of my projects I'm working on. I'm repurposing puzzles because the ones that we have are the multiple small piece puzzles, and they're just not feasible for our residents to put them together. And even these ones, some of them cannot really put them together, but they can touch them, they can get the texture, they can get the pretty colors, they can, see the pretty visual, manipulate the pieces a little bit. And some of them, when they first come, they are able to do puzzles, and it could even do something like this. So anyway, I'm just doing them to have on hand for those who can use them in whatever kind of way. And that was just an idea that came to me. If someone else has already done this, then I apologize for not mentioning you, but I have not seen it done. And like I said, it was an idea that popped into my head. So my music journal, I have shown you this before. This is the current journal that I'm working on. I just sat the other night and made some ruffles out of fabric that has a music pattern to it. This is the fabric right here. I got it from a sale. I can't remember whose sale I got it from, but anyway, I have one for each signature going. I have this one that I'm going to put here on the blue page, and then for the third signature, I have the fabric cut, but I haven't done the ruffle yet, but I've determined where I'm going to put it. So I have that going. And then I watched Carrie the Crafter, and I will link his channel below, and I saw him making these little snippet things with buttons, and I got hooked on making these. So I have like a ton of these different little snippets that I have made with buttons, and it's just a really nice thing. You can sit while you're watching TV and just put these together. Some of them I did at work with the residents. Now they didn't actually do them, but like they help me pick things out and they watch me do it, and they look at them when I get them done. And like I have said before, lots of texture, and Any kind of stimulation is good. So when you've got a lot of things like this, there's a lot of things here going on, a lot of different textures, a lot of different visuals. So just nice things that stimulate the brain, different labels and such. And I couldn't tell you who I got the different digital things from. There's a few different people here, as well as the items that I'm using have come from different people. So I just went through my scraps of fabric and laces and just added different things to them. I want to do some Christmas ones too, so that I can have some ready to go for Christmas journals. I really love this meshy stuff. Over top, it's got some sparkle to it. Every now and then you can see it. Then I've got these little butterfly buttons I used on several, and then butterfly appliques. So I just really love how they have come out. A lot of different varieties of color. And I don't have like a specific journal in mind, but I'm always wanting to have extra ephemera made and ready to go. Come on, focus, camera. I'm trying to focus on the background, I think, instead of the foreground. There we go. I just want you guys to be able to see things clearly. I hate when they're all blurred. As you can see, I have done several of these. It's quite addictive to just sit and do this, you know, watching TV, you know. Now that I haven't been feeling the greatest, I did a few of these last night too, while I was sitting and just watching Netflix. Some of them I put the flowers underneath the lace just to have the color poking through. There we go. Oops. So I hope everybody is doing well. You might see me a little more in the lives right now while I'm off work. Not feeling the greatest, so, you know, not doing a lot around the house yet. Although, like I said, it is just kind of like a bad cold this time. I don't have the first time that I had it back in the end of January going into February of this year, it really drained me. I had no energy at all for weeks. So thankfully, this time around, it's not doing that yet. I mean, I say yet because, excuse me. I say yet because I'm on medication right now, and I worry sometimes that when I'm done with the medication, the symptoms will, you know, come back or be worse. I hope not. I hope it's just a easier time this time. But I don't count on anything with this stupid virus. I'm so sick of it. We had been wearing masks already because at different times there's been employees here and there that have had it, and so they put the mask mandate back in place for a few of the buildings. And then we had some residents here and there. You know, the ones who have a lot of visitors or go out tend to be the ones that get it, which, you know, makes sense because they're out and about or have people coming in from all over. But anyway, so we were wearing masks, and I still got it. It just makes me wonder if anything really works. You know, I take a lot of supplements and things to stay healthy, and it still got me. So anyway, it is what it is, and it'll pass just like everything else. I think these little buttons, not these ones, but like these little buttons, I think they were in one of those grab bag things that I got from Peachy Cheap. Oh, no, it's not going to focus. Come on. They've got like little lines on it and different designs. They're little wood buttons. There's a bunch of different ones in the container. And I love this one because it's got the guitar on it. And I stitched around that label just to make it a little different. You know, you get a little monotonous when you're making one after another. So I tried to keep them switched up just to keep from getting bored with it, you know. Come on, focus. There we go. So yeah, so these were a lot of fun. And as you can see, I got quite a few of them now. And it really didn't take that long to get this many either. Like I think I worked on them one day at work, maybe 2 days, but only for like a half hour to an hour. I didn't have a lot of time. And then I worked on them at home a couple different nights for maybe an hour. So they come together quite quickly. So anyway, that's all I have for right now. I do have some purchases to share, some Amazon and a Christmas kit that I got from Mixed Media, Minnesota. She has her current month's kit up. I did not purchase that kit. I can't remember why. Either it wasn't my style or it was something I already had. I can't remember. But anyway, I did not get it this month, but I did get a Christmas kit instead. So I still got a kit. But anyway, I'm going to go now because I can't talk for very long without starting to cough. But I wanted to at least get a video out there, let you guys know, you know, I'm still around and still coming on and still crafting when I can. And maybe, you know, the next day or so when I get to feeling better, I'll do a craft with me. And maybe even tomorrow if I feel up to it. Tomorrow's my birthday, so yay, I got C virus for my birthday. Woohoo. But anyway, who really does much with their birthdays when you get to be this old anyway? But anyway, like I said, I hope y'all are doing well. It's nice to come on and do a video for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.